is Rachel, and today I'm bringing you a book haul. So over the past month-ish, I have managed to acquire 10 books already, so I thought I'd go ahead and hop on here and tell you a little about them. So first, let's start with the one I won on Goodreads. I'm super excited, and that is Keep Moving by Maggie Smith, Notes on Loss, Creativity, and Change. This looks like this comes out on September 6th based on the cover, and yeah, I'm super excited. It's been blurbed by Glennon Doyle, and it looks like it's just really a collection of essays and different quotes and, you know, things just to keep you moving, keep you inspired. So I'm super excited to check this one out. And then because I read De-Evolution last month by Max Brooks, I decided to go ahead and pick up a copy of World War Z, An Oral History of the Zombie War, also by Max Brooks, because I'm assuming this is going to be a similar writing style in that it's going to be a first-hand account of some sort of supernatural problem, some sort of supernatural issue that we're dealing with. In this case, it's going to be a zombie war. So I really wasn't drawn to this too much beforehand, but I was really excited about De-Evolution and I enjoyed the style. So like I said, I'm super excited to pick this one up and see what I think. Then next, I picked up Malamander. This is by Thomas Taylor. I'm not 100% sure about the story really, but I know it's more of a middle grade title and a little bit fantastical, and I've heard really, really good things about it, and I was actually sent the second book in this series, so since I didn't own the first and I hadn't read it, I definitely want to get my hands on it, and I'm really excited. This seems like it's going to be a really cute story. And then similarly, I went ahead and picked up another kind of middle grade-ish title, and that is Nevermore, The Trials of Morrigan Crow by Jessica Townsend. I keep telling myself that I'm going to borrow our school copy over the summer one year and read it, and it just doesn't happen. So I wanted to have my own copy, so hopefully I can get to it over the school year, and then I can tell the kiddos about it. I've heard this compared to Harry Potter. It's a very like magical group of kids. I can't remember if it's actually like a school or not, but essentially this little girl is having kind of a rough time, and this magical man shows up and kind of claims her, very Hagrid-like, and takes her away to this magical world. And like I said, I've heard fantastic things. I'm hoping that I really enjoy it and that I can kind of book talk it a little bit more at school once I've read it. And then next is a book that I'd never actually heard of before earlier this year, and I've been wanting to get into some Colson Whitehead. I've not read a Colson Whitehead novel yet, and when I heard Books and Lala mention this for their book club, I thought this could be very interesting, and that is Zone 1, obviously by Colson Whitehead. I actually started kind of looking around at our libraries, and they didn't really have too many physical copies that were going to be available through all of the crazy pandemicness, so I decided just to go ahead and treat myself to a copy. And this is a pandemic-based book. I believe the pandemic has arrived, and it's really sorted the world into the infected and the non-infected, and now we have, you know, kind of an issue here. So I'm excited to read it. It sounds very like zombie-esque, but not necessarily like your traditional zombie book. So I'm excited to see how this plays out. And then another one that I'm super excited to read that I've just heard rave reviews about lately, that is Hood Feminism, Notes from the Women That a Movement Forgot by Mickey Kendall. And I don't know, first of all, this cover is really striking. I think it's really well done. But I've just heard fantastic things about this book, and I really wanted to check it out. So I grabbed a copy for myself. I think a lot of times when I get into nonfiction, I really like to annotate more. I've been trying to annotate more just this year in general, but I find myself with fiction not doing it as often as with nonfiction, because with fiction, I usually just am enjoying the story unless I'm trying to do it for a book club. But nonfiction, I'm actually trying to actively learn something with. So I always like to have my own copy of those if I can, so that I can make those notations. So I'm excited to have this one. Then next up, I picked up 10 Things I Hate About Pinky by Sandhya Menon. I had an e-copy of this before it came out, and I just didn't manage to get to it, and I'm so bummed. But now I have this beautiful book on my shelf, and I'm very much looking forward to reading it soon. I can't believe I haven't yet. What is wrong with me? But I'm super excited. I really don't even know like the details of this particular romance because it doesn't matter. I'm gonna love it because it's by Sonia Menon. This is the last kind of spin-off book within the Dimple and Rishi verse. And yeah, I'm really, really excited to get to it and see how Pinky's story evolves in this last one. Maybe I'll even go back and read some of the other ones too because they're just fantastic. I'm super excited. And all the covers are just so cute. So cute. And then next I picked up Burning Bright by Kelsey J. Patel. I kind of randomly stumbled into this during like our actual stay-at-home orders in the spring. She was doing like some promotion of this book, and I listened to her live on Instagram one day, and I just really liked some of the things that she was suggesting. So I decided, what the hey, let's go ahead and just, you know, pick up the book and see what it is. And like I just said, I really do like to own my nonfiction books that I read because I do tend to like write in them and make notes and refer back to them. So yeah, there we go. I'm gonna read that one. And then my last two, probably the ones I was the most excited to get, if I'm being perfectly honest. First up is Mexican Gothic. I have been wanting this book since I saw this cover. I mean, this is a gorgeous cover. It's fantastic. It's by Sylvia Morito Garcia. I just heard really, really good things about this. It's going to be like some sort of creepy Gothic house spooky story. It puts me in the mind of maybe like a I don't know, maybe like a Rebecca, I don't know, but I'm excited, I'm pumped, and yeah, I love this cover. I've been wanting this forever, and now I own it. Hopefully I'm gonna get to it sooner rather than later. I feel like this is gonna be a perfect fall book, so yeah, hopefully I'll get to this one soon. And then last but not least, I totally ended up giving into the pressure that I put on basically myself. There was nobody around me talking about this, but I had to have it, and that is Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. I'm planning to do like a reread, and I think they're all going to be like wonderfully awful. Like, they weren't good when we read them all and liked them, but we still liked them, and that's okay. But I expect that's going to be like this as well. So I'm excited to read it and see like the differences, and you know, just dive into some Twilight. I think with everything going on, that could be fun just to dip in to the, you know, the old Twilight world and live there for a little while. So got this one as well. So there you have my 10 books that I bought this past month. Let me know if you've read any of these and you would recommend them. Let me know your favorite book that you bought this month. I'd love to hear. Let's talk books down in the comments, and I will see you again soon with another video. Bye for now.